So I'm going to say, excuse the profanity in the video because some of y'all be acting all hecka sensitive. But the truth of the matter is, I want to tell you the story exactly the way it happened. So there was some profanity that took place. So I'm going to tell you what went down. Today I went to the courthouse to support my family in the finalization of the adoption of my niece and nephew. We were all in a hurry to get into the courtroom. And so while we were waiting in line to go through the metal detector, I didn't have much. So I had a small little bag and I wrapped the string around my bag and threw it on the conveyor belt and just like turned to walk away. This large woman, she's about 6 feet tall. I guess she didn't like what I did. And so she said, "Excuse me," and body checked me. So, of course, when somebody body checks you, what's your natural reaction? You're either going to fall back or you're going to go, "Oh my gosh," or you're going to strike back. And I'm, of course, the latter. So I pushed her ass. And I was like, "Keep your man hands off of me." She said something else to me, whatever. I'm walking away now. I'm going through the metal detector. And I said, "You're going to fuck around and get your ass beat out here." And that's what I said. I went, I grabbed my purse, I walked on, I'm walking down the hallway, and behind me I hear footsteps and I hear, ma'am, I need you to stop, ma'am, I need you to stop. No, you don't. No, you don't, officer. No, you don't. Because I did nothing to anyone. So I get on the elevator. Yeah, I know he coming behind me. I turn my back. I press the floor I'm going to. I press closed door in his face because even though he's coming for me, I did nothing to deserve that treatment. Don't come even talk to me. I didn't even know how bad it was about to get. So I'm pressing the door closed. He sticks his foot in there. "You need to come with me, ma'am. You need to come with me." For what? For what? What do I need to come with you for? You threatened to shoot an officer. Are y'all serious? Is he serious? This cat is saying this shit. Now I'm in a courthouse. There are armed sheriffs all over the place. He's trying to create a scene, trying to justify his reason for even talking to me. But by saying that I threatened to shoot an officer, do you realize how serious of an accusation that was he made against me? This man was playing with my life. These young, trigger-happy police officers that don't know no better, and they hear him loudly saying, "You threatened to shoot an officer, you threatened to shoot an officer." He was playing with my life today. With my life today. I just told him, "You're joking. You're not serious. You are not serious," because why would I do that? Why would I do that? So I'm telling him over and over, I didn't threaten anybody. Get off the elevator or whatever. I'm like, okay, before you touch me, because then I know it's going left, let me get off the elevator. I get off, stop holding everybody else up. And this cat is like, "Well, you threatened to shoot my officer. I have a witness. Go get him. Go get him." Because I didn't say anything else. And thank God my brother and sister in Christ was there because I needed them. And I needed them to speak for me because he wasn't hearing my black ass. Every time I said something to him, he wasn't hearing anything I said. He had more conversations with other people about me, I guess because they were worthy of conversation, than he did with me. Now he's having this conversation. Paul's asking him, "Why are you bothering her? We were right here. We saw the whole thing. She didn't say anything. Like, really, what are you trying to do? I know why you bothering her. I know why he was bothering me too. Because I was black. I was black, and thank God I wasn't a man and taller than his ass, because it would have been a wrap. You don't sit there and say somebody is threatening to shoot a fucking police officer in the presence of 10 other armed officers. You don't do that to somebody. He was playing with my life today. I'm so mad. I'm so freaking mad. This is the police officer's card. From what I understand, this is the card he gave Paul. I don't know if this is the real officer or not, but his ass needs to be reprimanded, because if he did it to me, a person walking away with a closed mouth made that kind of accusation to justify harassing me. This wasn't the first time. This will not be the last time. And I can't even imagine, had I been a man, what this would have been today. And had I not had, you forgive me, Tamu and Paul, my white sister and brother, they are saying she's coming with us. She's good. Leave her alone. She with us. It would have been a different story. He didn't want to hear my black ass. He didn't want to hear nothing I had to say. And by the time it was done, I was so hurt and offended. I couldn't believe how he was willing to put my life on the line like that. He had no reason to do so. A white lady police officer comes up later and he says, did she threaten you? And I'm like, her? A person I never even made eye contact with. I never looked at her. I never saw her. I mean, she was standing there, but I wasn't looking at her. I was looking at He-Man over there trying to put his hands on me. So he asked the lady if I threatened to shoot her. She said no. He asked her if I threatened her at all. She said no. He asked her if I said anything to her. She said no. Why were you trying to do this to me? I don't understand. I'm so mad. I don't understand. I don't want anything to go viral. I don't care about none of that stuff I post on Facebook. But this cat, somebody needs to know his name. And yes, I want to file a complaint. And if anybody knows the first steps about how to go about doing that, I welcome your assistance, because this officer, Sergeant Corey Simpson, number 22, at the William Ridgway Courthouse, is abusing his badge and his power. And today could have been a different day for me, because there was no way I was going to shut up in the back of a police car under an accusation of threatening to shoot an officer. And there would have been only one way for them to shut me up. And they would have had to beat the shit out of me to do so. So today was almost the day. I worry about my son leaving out the house every morning. I never thought it was going to be me. It was real. It was so real. It was officers involved. They said I threatened to shoot a police officer. This is real. It's real. Like, I don't deserve that. This is his name. This is his number. Call him. I don't even care. Blast his ass, because he was foul for what he did. Black lives matter.